All right, good morning. We are back with After 9 after being off for a couple days because of other responsibilities and duties according to our jobs. So we're back here this morning on a Friday. Kind of a gloomy, rainy Friday so far, but Mother's Day weekend. Mike and Lisa from AM800 CKLW, the 50,000-watt blowtorch in Windsor, Ontario. What are your plans for the weekend, Lisa?
Well, right now, I want to curl up in front of the fire.
Oh,
it's chilly and it's damp. You know, it's like one of those days where it's like, ugh, just when I do nothing.
Yeah.
Take a nap.
Good day for it. Good day for it. And it's Mother's Day weekend. You're a mom. You're allowed to do whatever you want this weekend.
And take a nap is really what I would like, you know.
Okay, well then you're allowed. You are allowed to do that. So, all right. Well, happy Mother's Day to all the moms. And
yes.
I found this survey that came out very surprising about Mother's Day. I was shocked to read this, that they published this survey that 50%, half of married men think their mother-in-law is hot.
That's weird.
Attractive.
That's a weird survey.
But I use the word hot. 15%, 15 of married men say their mother-in-law is more attractive than their wife.
What?
Yes. I mean, that's not a big percentage, but...
Who did this survey?
Daily Mail.
Okay.
The Daily Mail did this one. But I found 50% really think their mother-in-law is attractive. Now, what does that mean, attractive? There's she's attractive. And then there's she's attractive. You know what I mean? There's different ways you could say attractive and mean attractive.
Yeah. Yes and no. Attractive is just nice. She's attractive.
Okay. All right. 25%. So we're talking about a quarter of married men have flirted with their mother-in-law.
Was alcohol involved?
What is happening with this? 31% of men believe their wife's mother is attracted to them. I think my mother-in-law is attracted to me. I'm just getting a vibe over here.
Oh my goodness.
I know.
That's weird. I don't like that survey. It's weird for Mother's Day.
It is. That's why I thought I'd bring it up to tell you this, because I was shocked and stunned by this very survey. Very weird. Very strange.
So what does mom really want? There's all these surveys that come out this time of year, right? And the long and short of it is they just want to be alone. Just leave me alone. We talked about this the other day. It's still true. They want a break. And the most popular answer was a nap. Hey, I fall right in line.
Right in your wheelhouse.
This is great. The second most popular answer was a meal that they don't have to cook.
Okay, that's good too, yeah.
Third most popular answer was cleaning or help with the chores. And a spa treatment was on the list. Flowers, simple card. Like I talked about, writing it yourself, that kind of thing.
Okay, that's good too, yeah.
Have you started writing your letter to your mom yet?
Oh, I'm working on it. Been working on it all week since you told me to get going on it. So, yeah, I'm working on it. Now, speaking of moms, give you the mom bird update now.
Yes.
Of what's happening. The latest video from yesterday, these things are growing and growing in leaps and bounds. It's amazing. They've only been born now just over a week. And these things, we found 4 in there now. And they're huge. Look at those things.
Look how cute they
are. They are hungry. And it's just like, mom's like, okay, all right, fine. Relax, everybody. There's enough to go around. There's enough worms and bugs to go around.
Where's Dad?
Yeah,
how do you know that's not the dad? The dad is usually more red.
Oh, okay, maybe that's Dad. Yeah, because they're both around.
I think it might be Dad. He looks pretty red.
Yeah, okay. Might be Dad. Look at it flying in. There we go. Got a nice juicy one for one of you. So this has been fascinating to watch as the birds have grown. The trips back and forth have become more frequent. Like I was sitting on the couch yesterday looking out the window, and you could see it out of the corner of your eye. Just traffic. Mom, Dad coming back and forth. Okay, you want more? You want more? You want more? We got to go back to the store and get some more worms. And it's pretty amazing to see like the activity that is taking place in this bird's nest on my porch.
I love it.
Yeah. So it's been pretty cool. Now, the other thing that I'm concerned about, and this should be happening, I would think, fairly soon, is the fact that the birds are gonna leave the nest. Like they're gonna get out of here soon because they are growing up. They're gonna, from what I understand, I don't know, and you've done some work on this too. Like, do they just drop out of the nest and then take their chances and hopefully can get in the air once they're on the ground? Is that how it works? Like, I don't think
so.
they can fly out of the nest.
No, they can't right away. Remember, I had that baby robin in my backyard a couple summers ago.
Yeah,
Norman. And the mom was on the fence and he was on the ground and she was on the fence, sort of like coaxing him to fly. And he could only he'd try and he'd only make it up to like a small shrub.
Yeah.
And then, he'd sit there and he'd rest and he'd breathing heavy. And then, she would wait. And he was basically on his own down there. I don't know where the other siblings were, but it was worrisome, right? Because he just couldn't get to a safe spot in the tree. Yeah. So you're going to have some worry that you go through, I'm sure.
Yeah, well, I'm worried about the initial plunge out of the nest onto the ground, right?
Yeah.
Like, I think they just fall out.
Yeah.
And normally I would think they would fall out onto, the lawn or something like that if they're in a tree with this nest. And, my neighbor now behind me, he was telling me yesterday, they're building a nest now at my place, but I haven't seen any birds, so it might be a derelict, abandoned nest at this point.
Yeah.
Not seeing any birds. They might have said,
I had a boarded up structure on my lamp on my porch too.
Was it owned by the Ambassador Bridge? Was it on the west end of your house?
Yeah.
What happened there?
No squatters, not even.
No, well, that's good. So I'm very concerned because these birds, if they do drop out, are going to just drop onto my porch, which is obviously cement. I'm like, are they going to make it? Like, if they fall that far, that's a big drop for a small bird. I'm very concerned about this.
Yeah, I think you should be. I don't know, but you can't interfere. Like, nature's nature, right?
I know, but I want to, I want to help. So I had these old cushions for some reason, so I've put them below the nest.
Oh my God, that's so funny.
These old
what are those?
Cushions.
Are they from your couch?
They're from an old couch that I was going to build a pallet couch for outdoors. So I've saved these cushions for that I'm going to build. And I was like, okay, I'll just put these down there and hopefully it gives them a soft landing.
Why did you put a pillow on top of the pillow?
Oh, because there was, okay, so let me see with my pointer. There's a cushion here.
Yeah.
And a cushion here. There was like kind of a gap because we got this flower pot and I was trying to go quick because I didn't want to disturb them. So I put this other cushion to fill the gap. And then I put another one just for safety's sake.
I think.
So I'm
what
hoping that helps.
What if they bounce off the top pillow? It doesn't look flat enough.
I don't know. I think it's going to be at least better to bounce off that than the cement, right?
Yeah.
Colleen says they usually fall like it's nature, but they fall from trees and most make it and learn to walk and fly. Yeah, that's the idea, but I'm just worried there's no lawn. There's nothing soft. It could be like a trampoline. They might bounce right back into the nest.
Wow.
So
your male person's going to come up and be like, "What the heck is going on here?"
Yeah, what is going on?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe she'll have a nap there with the birds.
Hey, what's that wooden stake in your garden
here?
bed? Yeah.
Oh, that's a plant. It's coming back up. It's what are they called? Hosta.
Yeah.
And it got pretty tall last year and started to droop. So I still had the stick there to hold it upright. So hopefully it's a little stronger this year. I won't need that stick. I guess I could take that out.
Got it.
Yeah. So there you go. That's the latest with the robins.
I think that's a plan. Now, it should be any day now where the mom basically takes off and starts sleeping in her own tree, right? According to research.
I would think so. I looked because that is true. Once they start getting too big, house gets too crowded, nest gets too crowded. Mom goes and sleeps, in the other room, basically in a tree to keep an eye on them, but not too far away. That hasn't happened yet because I checked it first thing this morning at 3:30 when I woke up to see if Mom was sleeping at the nest. She still was, but more on the outer edge now instead of like right on top.
Yeah. Lots of kids.
I'm gonna miss
underneath.
my birds. Kelly and I were saying that we're gonna miss the birdies when they leave home and empty nest syndrome, literally.
It is empty nest syndrome.
I know. I'm gonna be so sad. I'm gonna miss my birdies. So
Yeah, I wonder if if they get that because mother robins go through that.
yeah, maybe. I don't know. Steven said, found a chick on my driveway yesterday. It looked sick. Mom came by once or twice, saw it this morning, that it didn't make it. See?
Was it a robin, Stephen? Was it a
Yeah, robin. What
robin?
kind of bird was it?
Yeah, I know.
See, I don't
again,
think they all
right?
make it, right? Like the strongest ones probably do, and
This is what happens.
I'll be devastated if I find one of the babies not made it, and I
I
can't
know.
even say the word if they didn't make it, and they're not alive anymore.
I know when I was going through my Norman phase, and then there was another bird. Remember, there was like two. There was Norman Part 2 the following season. But
yeah.
I remember people were telling us,
Final
there's not a shortage of robins.
Mm.
And this is life. This is nature, and that we shouldn't interfere so much and just sort of like
let it be.
Come to grips with what happens, and this is, how it goes.
Yeah. Okay, I got one more thing to share before we get out of here because I was just sent this by listener Jim, who has his own robin's nest in his yard, and he got a really close look at the eggs.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
There they are.
Oh, my gosh, they're beautiful. They don't even look real.
I mean, they look like Easter eggs.
Yeah, they don't look real.
No.
And that's fairly close to the ground unless he's on a ladder.
Yeah, let me see if we can see the beginning of this thing. No, that does look fairly close to the ground, doesn't it?
Wow.
Yeah, in his yard.
That's amazing.
That's amazing, the nest they make. It looks like somebody made that. Like, it looks like they bought it at Dollarama and put it in the tree.
It does, doesn't it?
That's really amazing.
I love that.
Nature fascinates me like this, like just that they're able to know how to do that and know to feed the babies and all that stuff. So thanks, Jim, for sending that. That's really cool.
Wow.
Oh, I'm turning so old. I'm so fascinated by all this now. Next thing you know, I'm going to be at Point Pelee bird watching.
Yeah, don't knock it. Don't knock it until you try it.
There you go. All right, have a great weekend, Lisa. Everybody, have a great Mother's Day.
Yes.
And we'll see you back here on Monday. Okay, I got to hit the button, so